how the fuck do you find the time to do half the shit, man?
Like what?
Like everything. I mean, you're a father of 2. That alone is massive.
Yeah, being a family
you're
man is
top
time-consuming.
1% in the world, or however it is, of financial
Still
advice.
trying
You're
to
a
wrap my head around
stuntman.
that.
You train. How many hours do you train a day? Like 2, but
Maybe like an hour and a half. Yeah.
But you forever in the gym. You're always taking content. Like, dude, how do you manage your time? Because you are one of the busiest people I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, you're always busy. You're never chilling. You're never like sitting on the couch. You never. What is?
I suppose that's part of the answer, right? And to that point, let's all we just came off saying nobody's that special, right? Everybody's the same. So actually, we're all special. We're all very fucking special.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just have to be there to help each other. Understand?
Yes.
There's our disclaimer, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, now I lost my train of thought. No, I'm joking. I mean, how do you do
manage
all of
time,
that,
bro?
right?
How do you do that?
That's the key, right? If I open my phone now, everything's actually scheduled. Number 1.
Cheers.
Time management. Our
You're
parents have been saying
you
that.
strike me as a very disciplined man.
This is the key.
Yeah.
That let's say that's the answer, and explore discipline, because what the hell are we without discipline?
That's very
right?
true.
And chances are that's where
very
most
true.
people's time goes.
A lot of us are lacking in that.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
look at
still suck
Elon
at it,
Musk,
bro. Yeah.
richest
Yeah.
oak in the world.
Oak's got fuck all discipline.
He's got the same time though. So is
Everyone's
it only
got the same
discipline?
24 hours, you're right.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
He has to be disciplined, by the way. I mean, I don't know him.
I don't know. It
personally.
seems erratic as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
One and the same. Or
maybe
different.
public image
Yeah?
is a different thing.
I mean,
You
But
are
how does
behind.
that,
Yeah,
like,
I get you.
he took a sink into Twitter.
And then fired everyone.
Elon, yeah, he's mad. He's mad.
Like he did a full.
Let that sink in. that was wild. But
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, Elon Musk is a bit of a, yeah, that guy's mad. That guy's
Look,
mad. But
you were
I'm
asking
looking.
for help.
But
I'll
more
take
for
it to
you,
you this
man.
way.
Yeah.
Wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
What
is your day like,
What
man?
are the things that you need to get done in a day? Right? Today, what did you have to get done?
I couldn't. I'm here.
Take my.
The son of a bitch woke me up at 9 in the morning.
Yeah, because you fuckers were sleeping, bro.
I mean, this is the point, right? So what I tend to do, and I've got into a habit of doing this. Anything that I need to get done, Manny says do this for me. I said that I needed to do something,
Yeah.
and if I say something, I have to do it. Right?
Yeah.
That's just. I hate it when people don't, or when people say they do but then they don't. It's just becoming more and more common.
So you just
People
stick to your word.
It's
You stick to your
incompetence.
word, right?
Yeah.
I mean, good old Scarface.
Yeah, right?
All you have in this world
Is
is
your word.
Is your word in your
Yeah.
what?
balls.
Your word
Oh,
in your balls.
your
Your word in your
balls.
Don't break
balls.
them for no one.
That's beautiful.
So it's a simple habit. What's the easiest and least amount of admin way of doing something, right? As soon as I say I do something or need to do something, whether that's pick up, so on, so the things that have to happen in a day, school pickups, kids' classes, etc., they get in on your iPhone or whatever phone you have, on the calendar, just block out the time, make it recurring, all right?
Yeah.
Do that with all the shit that you're going to do on a day-to-day basis. Now, I don't personally schedule my shits, but if you want to, do it for the purpose of the
Just
exercise.
for the nudge.
right?
Yeah.
And you'll
saw
see
someone
what
say
your day
Kevin
looks
Hart,
like.
Schedule his shits because he works all the time, bro.
Yeah.
So your calendar will look a certain way, right? Then
But
do
it's
something.
It's sticking to that, though,
If you
bro.
want to eat and look
It's
good,
sticking to that because I can also, Sunday night, I sit
Motivation
there
is also.
and I'll
how
write
do you,
things
how
down,
do you maintain
bro. And,
that?
I
Yeah.
have my whole schedule for the next day to the fucking minute. Do I do everything? It's also difficult running businesses. You have to kind of things
How do you
change.
use
on
them?
so
the
then you
day.
have to you
So
have to
what do you-
relook
what
at.
happens like that?
Yeah.
How do you stay motivated?
Something changes. No, say something changes in your day. Like this.
Okay, we
didn't
got
go
two
to-
questions here. Motivated will come.
Motivated.
They go hand in hand, I suppose. I mean, because now you've got your task at hand.
Yeah.
Now you need to prioritize. So let's say, for
Something's
example,
changed,
you needed to go and pick up some stock from whatever, but out of nowhere you've got some other issue.
That's an easy one. What needs to happen in the time? And then you got to make a choice, right? So what do you value? If my dad said I need to do something, I'm there. Whatever's there is going to get cancelled. It's just not
Okay.
going to happen because
Okay.
you can't control it. So on
So
my way
you're
to
okay
doing
with telling
something for
people
dad,
no, bro.
well, it's
have
again,
to tell
you have
people
to.
no. It's
And that's
necessary.
dependent on what you value. Because if it happened the other way around, right? And or let's say somebody values money more than family, which more common than you'd imagine.
That's a shame.
I'm sorry, I got a meeting, Dad.
It's your dad.
That's okay.
Yeah.
He might also go, it's okay, my son's making money.
And
But then
he's-
where does
and
it
he's
hit you
sad.
back? I don't know.
Because
So
again, that's also, people do that, bro. I do it often. Like sometimes, if I have something to do, I'll be like, listen, guys, I can't hang out, or
and it's never
can't go do
perfect,
this.
right?
Yeah.
What needs to happen, and that's the motivation comes from what do you want? Everything comes from emotion. The reason people don't give a fuck about retirement is because you can't feel it. So where's the emotion?
Yeah. You're
Where
not
are you gonna be
retired
in
now.
30 years from now?
Yeah, I
I
get
don't know.
you.
I also don't know the answer. I may look forward to the tax deduction next year, and that's some emotion. I'm going to spend that money somewhere else.
Yeah.
Now I
Yeah.
do it. So you'd rather better off doing it, look back all those years down the line and go, I'm glad I did it, but I did get something for doing it along the way. That's where
Yes.
motivation comes
Yes.
from. To train.
Yeah.
Is it a cool move that you want to do? Is it more? Is it mental health? Can it be all three?
What is longevity?
And if you want to do it,
Yeah.
do it. Because if you don't do it, you're doing something else. And that's saying to yourself, you're telling yourself, right? This is a conversation inside, that means more to me. Right? And you can be okay some days with that and,
Yeah.
and not. And here's the beauty, I suppose, is that it can always change because sometimes I think we're too hard on ourselves. You know, you get into the
Touche.
routine of feeling shit, beating yourself up, but the strength in every single one of us, people around us, is that if you make up your mind, you'll do it. It's just unfortunate, from what I've seen, that most people make up those minds and make the biggest changes when some
Something
bad
goes
shit
wrong.
happens.
Yeah.
Something goes
When you're
fucked
So
at
the
a you're at a
trigger
low
is-
point.
So something
Yeah.
else is forcing you
So
to
something-
change.
yeah, something
but
like
you can manufacture
extreme.
that shit for yourself any day. I mean, as boys, we can get this. We're growing up, and I grew up as a triplet, 4 boys.
Yeah.
You know, I dare you to eat that. I dare you to.
Ah, fuck it. And you,
Well,
and you
who
ate it.
said
eh?
you have to do that? Till today, I go, if you don't do this, you're a chicken. And Raisa goes, I don't give a fuck about that. That's a boy's thing.
Yeah.
It is a boys thing because if you had to ask me that, I'd
mean,
be like, okay,
that
fuck you,
can-
Nabeel.
Yeah.
So where's that motivation coming from? I mean, you're telling yourself you
inside.
don't want to be.
You don't want to. You
fill in
don't
the
want
blank.
to. You don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Positively look at it. If you want to decide to do something, the easiest person to lie to is yourself. But if you expect other people not to lie to you, then why the fuck are you lying to yourself?
That's actually a very solid point.
Damn.
That's true.
Damn.
And that comes to we all
That
grew up,
hurts in my feelings,
treat
bro.
others
Yeah, you need to
how
fucking listen
you'd
to
like
this,
to
like-
be
I do
treated.
listen to this, like, bro.
No, you,
Yeah,
you need to
I've
listen
done-
more.
Yeah.
No, you need to listen more.
You talking. You chatting shit to me right now.
Fuck.
Bastard.
Well, no, that's honestly. Look, you make it sound very, very easy. I'm not gonna sugarcoat this because I don't think everybody is wired the same. I think everybody can get there. It's not impossible for anybody to get to that point where you can have that level of discipline. But you also said actually in an episode that we cannot release. That no one is just
Episode 1.
that no one is just, it's not click boom and I'm motivated. It's something that requires work, especially if
As you say, like that hardcore thing that happened, you know, that changed your life. Now you got to change your shit.
I'm
you
saying
can't
don't
wait
wait
for
for that shit.
don't wait for a trigger.
100%.
Usually a
Again,
bad
it's
thing,
Easy,
bro.
it's easy
Yeah.
to say it, but I mean, obviously, things are hard. Things are hard. I mean, like I've gone better, if I could say, over the last 2 years that I've known you, but I'm still not anywhere near like
Top
your
3
level, bro. Like it's at your level.
You
is
wanna
a
do an
whole different
exercise?
thing, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 things that you really want.
What, right now?
Yeah.
Like 3 things that I really want. Financial freedom, time freedom.
There's one that he's not allowed to say.
Okay. Don't say it. Don't say it.
Yeah.
point,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
the
Good.
point is, again,
We all knew
right?
where that was going.
We,
bro.
where we spend time, we get good at that thing, even if it's a shit thing. Right? So, how much do we spend asking ourselves what the hell we want?
Every
It's
day.
not easy.
Yeah.
But it's not easy, not for the reasons we think.
hmm
It's not easy because it takes time. Like the first time, I mean, I watched a movie yesterday, and this chick, obviously made up character, but she was trying to write her first article, and she looked like a mess. Her friend came in there, and she was like, "I just can't finish this article." The friend slapped her or did something and said, "Well, that's the point. You're gonna do it. It's gonna be shit. So just get the first shit article done." And she was like, "Oh, it can be
Okay.
shit."
Yeah.
Sit with yourself and ask yourself, what do you want? You may sit there and find nothing, but here's the cool thing: you sat with yourself for an hour. How do you
You
feel?
did.
You
Do
gain
feel
something
lacking?
from it.
This is what
Yeah.
happened to me when I
Okay.
decided to change the way I do things and not just sell, and live with anxiety, because being at the top comes with anxiety and a whole lot. Like
100%.
I hated that.
Imagine, bro.
Yes.
So then
But
I
being at the
decided.
top is lonely, bro.
I mean,
Not necessarily.
You've got a lot to worry about.
I don't mind
Yeah.
being alone.
You,
but
you, you,
but
you,
to the
you're
point,
head of the, you're the head
right.
of the family. And
So I decided, actually, I spend 2 hours in the car. I don't want to. The industry and the future seems to be an in-office practice, where the advisor sits in an office and people come to them instead of what it was like back then, and I'm sure it is still today. You drive out to get people saying, "Nah, I don't want this product." Like you're the fucking expert, bro.
Yeah.
So like, I just decided one day, "Hey, can you meet me in my office?" I'm like, "No." "You can meet me at my office." Like, no, I'm a bit busy. I'm like, then it's fine, no stress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not losing.
Wait,
anything.
but
Okay.
can we meet halfway? I'm like, I'm willing to now have a conversation. Right?
Okay.
Willing to do halfway. But the reason I want to do this in my practice is because, think about it. If I come to you and I'm slotted in for 30 minutes or an hour, you busy thinking about all
What
the
else
shit
you've
in
got
your
to do.
life, let alone the
Yeah.
time that you need to spend on your finances. Then you're going to maybe turn towards me, and you're going to think about what you're going to do when you're going to shift your chair back.
And you're wasting each other's time.
Take
Yeah.
some time out your day, invest in yourself, drive out of there, clear your mind, come sit down, bring what you need to bring, and then let's have a discussion about your life, right? I just bought back 2 hours in the day for me. And then I started waking up earlier, the usual 5 a.m. club stuff. Well, just go
Jesus.
sit in silence.
I can't do
Nobody
that.
needs you, kids don't need you. And you can think, you can write, you can just
Okay.
sit, do whatever the fuck you want.
And that's, but like,
And you are with yourself, thinking,
Yes.
what do I want, why? And that can be, it's never an answered question.
Yeah.
It's always moving, always moving.
but you weren't waking up at 5 a.m. when you were a single man, eh?
As a stuntman, I was actually. Again,
But to
Okay,
get
to
to
work,
get
yeah,
to
bro.
get to work, I
No,
think.
Nabeel,
But
you're a
like,
machine,
just
bro.
as a disciplined
No, you're a
person,
machine, dude. It's
No,
actually
but this
unreal.
came
Like the
from
more I listen to
inspiration,
you,
right?
Yeah.
fuck.
I was inspired the one day.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to gym, right? Fitness, so on and so forth. And we were working on a series called Strike Back. And there's a guy named Paul. Till this day, I always respect that guy. We worked an 18-hour day. Flippin' hell, you're catching your naps in between moments or whatever. You broke and it's an action film, so you're taking hits. You're getting dead stop, tie rope. You're stopping, your back is sore, you're sunburned, you're in the jungle. You're climbing up hills, you're just fucked. Get back to the hotel. He goes, whoever wants to come and go into the gym. Right. These people do that. And then
I
I'm
would have
like,
flicked him,
fuck,
man.
I also want to do that, because now I
'Cause you
thought,
look like it, yeah.
I mean, it's okay that we believe we're machines, but isn't this the whole point? We have to believe in ourselves,
yourself
think the
past
best
the
of
boundaries.
ourselves,
That's true.
and learn from other people.
Okay.
That's very important, and it's something that a lot of people don't do. We always seem to think as humans that we know
And the
better.
best part, machine. I like being called a machine, thanks, bro. But you get days
he
where
is,
you
yeah.
feel shit, right?
Yeah.
And I've had a few days. Somebody lapses an incredible policy and like, flip, you got to pay this money. Like, those days are the worst. But
Nah,
again,
quite
welcome to why business fucking shit.
Yeah.
Business is nice. Have fun doing the things you want to do. Long story short, those bad days, I just take a day off. And I go, let me feel what I need to feel, think about what I need to think. But
Okay.
tomorrow,
I'm gonna kill it.
You're
the
gonna
world
bang it
doesn't
hard.
stop.
Dude,
because
that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is-
100% of the time that's ever happened, I
Yeah.
finish even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
I hope it never happens again. And we're just people. You don't
We're
like
not
that
just people,
pain
bro.
in anything.
Yeah.
But just show up, right? And do something. Do what you need to do.
Yeah.
And that's where planning and all of that
Scheduling
means
and-
something.
yeah.
Because you're not scheduling to get yourself to do it. You're scheduling to make it easier for you to do it,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?